Yeah, definitely got to go get myself a cut this week. I thought about it this weekend, but then I was like, I just sort of kept putting it off. And this is like, it's starting to...
It's a mop. You gotta cut that hair.
But yeah, no, it's like the underside stuff is starting to stick out and do that. Like, no, like if anything, I need to get it. Yeah. I got a party ship. Like, we have a boat like that. They had a boat like that in Portland, and but it has stern wheeler on the back.
Called the
Stern wheeler. What's actually great is actually I don't know what or where I was with, but we had the trip on the stern wheeler. It was a day trip, and I'm not sure. Like I have the memory of riding on the stern wheeler with a social group, but I don't remember how it was attached to that social group. Uh-oh, slugs are out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Speaking about slugs out, reminded me of worms being out, which reminded me of that freaking bird trying to get the worm to crawl into its mouth.
Oh yeah, the baby bird doesn't know how to feed itself, and it
Why isn't the food going in?
Walks over a bit more. Yeah. It tells you it rains a lot when the slugs come out of the ground area, because they're like, oh god, it's too wet. The waves coming in from that little boat. We've had a lot of like torrential downpour, and there was actually a very short, for like an hour, my phone registered a code yellow for Groningen and Overijssel with thunderstorms. But that was most likely the far eastern sides of the Netherlands, bordering Germany. So, but yeah, it's kind of calm now, but up there looks absolutely stormy. He just faked out the poor dogs.
Fake through the ball.
Yeah.
They always fall for it.
No, not really.
No, they don't fall.
I've seen a lot of I've seen dogs so eager to go after the ball, especially on the robo throwers, that they just stand in front of it and But the one I like, and I think they're all roughly the same dog, is the ones that like teeter-totter back and forth waiting. Or they go side to side. Yeah. But they and I'm just like, what are you doing? But yeah. This is the clouds we were looking at, and I said, they look positively stormy. I try not to flip the camera around because I like to, for my own personal sakes, flip on the phone and then upload. But the thing is if I flip while recording, it will flip the other one too. It's awkward. If I still utilized, well, I mean, I do have it on my computer, but if I put this stuff on the computer, I could flip the kinds of ones that I wanted to.
Yeah.
But
they record at the same resolution, right?
Yeah. I mean, I even have the button right there, and I have switched it before. But in order to maintain the back camera to be the correct orientation, yeah. That's why I turn around with this one a lot more, and I try to focus on one camera. Like if I'm riding a bike, I won't flip it back to my face. I'll just keep it on that camera facing forward. A lot of slugs out. But I love how, after a fashion, the water is glassed.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, there is. Like the storm blew through, and now we're like in the backside.
Yeah.
Because you can see all the stuff off to the north there is that the storm went that way. And you can see the stuff on the southwest going to the northeast. It's just, yeah. What is that? Oh God. We only live 4 stops from the actual central station. And it's so quiet here overall. I can hear that boat's engine as it backs up. I'm not sure if this thing picked it up, but that's what I turned around to look at. I'm like, what is that grumbling sound? Because I couldn't see the boat because of where the camera doesn't have a good depth perception, especially on a dimmed screen like this. But yeah. It's so small and so fluffy. But yeah. That's pretty much it. We've been playing a lot of games. I had kind of I'm still sort of going through an existential crisis of sorts. Kind of piggybacking off yesterday's video, but not exactly. This one, it feels like I'm waiting for something, but I don't know of anything that has a deadline. So I don't know. Somebody's, oh God, fire. Is that marshmallows? That's marshmallows. Fucking toasted marshmallows. Anyways, yeah. But that's the thing, is like, I think to myself, am I like waiting for vacation to happen? No. Am I waiting for 10-2? Maybe, but it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't be this intense.
Yeah. Am I waiting for therapy? I literally just had it. But it feels like there's this
Like
of tension. Looming. Yeah, like there's something looming. It's that, well, it was like Jakar said at the end of season, when Sheridan jumped into the thing and he gave his little monologue at the end. It felt like the universe was holding its breath. There was a pause in the war, and it felt like the collective universe is holding its breath, waiting in moments of transition to be born in moments of revelation. And I'm just like, ugh. And that's what this feels like. It feels like something is holding its breath, waiting to exhale, waiting to finish, waiting to be done enduring something. And I can't figure out what the fuck it is. But my arm is getting tired, and we're gonna go walking around.